Welcome to another edition of the 501 Witty podcast. I'm your grateful host. If you already know who the fuck I am, Clyde Winston III. To my right, the man, the myth, the legend, the photo Mac himself, Bobby Timms. And we have a special guest in the building. Let everyone know who the fuck you are, what you got going, and just, hey, promote.
I'm Jeremy Rainey of Pressures Up Pressure Washing. We're here to satisfy any and all of your pressure washing needs, from homes, driveways, sidewalks, whatever you need done, patios, decks, we do it all. One-stop shop, 501-773-1210. We come to spray, not play.
Woo!
Come to spray, not play.
Come to spray, not play. And that's like a double entendre, though, because that can be, of course, carried through other means, too. But nah, that's
we on the pressure washing, that's all.
Hey.
Oh, and another thing. If we didn't do it, you overpaid and got undersprayed.
Ooh. Hey, that boy got them slogans for y'all, for real.
Hey, ease up on the journalists early for that knowledge and stuff.
I'm serious about it. This is my baby. I birthed it and I'm trying to make sure that I get it out there.
He's applying pressure.
Please believe.
Literally.
Please.
The name speaks for itself.
Please believe.
So talk to people, like, how long you been doing this now? Like, where you start, where we at to this day? Like, how long you been doing this?
I've been at it in 3.5, almost 4 years now.
Okay.
And it all started from basically just a small conversation between one of my best friends and I. And we were seeing guys that were doing like mobile detailing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw the vision and we was like, well, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a conversation for a long time. But then I was like, well, forget it. I'm just gonna start getting equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Started buying equipment. Started with doing my mom's and my grandma's home and cousins, aunties, just family business or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of started word of mouth. People started calling me, and it just went from there.
Already.
So, this whole pandemic played a major role in it. I'm, in a sense, I'm kind of sort of thankful for it because it gave me that extra push that I needed to promote myself, my brand, and get that out there, and it's been good to me. I'm thankful.
I feel like when you, like you said, when it's just a conversation, and you thinking about it for a while, but once you finally make that step to buy that first piece of equipment,
Right.
that's like your fire starter right there. Like, okay, I done bought this. I'm not finna let this go to waste. We got to handle some business now.
Right.
Because first of all, I want to make money. I want to make my money back off what I spent on this equipment.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm right there with you. We in the same lane.
Definitely.
Same lane.
We definitely had them conversations.
Yeah. So that's definitely like anybody that's motivated to do something, just go buy some shit.
No,
whatever you're doing, just go buy your equipment.
Make that first step. If it's just like a piece of paper, if you're a writer, get that paper and pen. Like my man bought the equipment as far as the press washer stuff. The photo Mac over here got that camera, that lens. Whatever you got going, if you a interior decorator, man, start doing stuff within your home.
Right.
Just reorganizing, resetting stuff in your house. Try to get that, play with that. Give ideas, look at stuff up online. If you a person who like to detail cars, start with your own car. If your car nasty as fuck, clean that motherfucker.
Right.
Vacuum it, shine it up, take care of them wheels.
And if you don't know what to do, YouTube
Always.
is like the
Great
biggest
resource.
free game out right now.
Resource it's good
Man,
resource.
for real.
You can find anything on YouTube.
Anything.
You can watch.
Utilize your resources.
If you're a cook and you want to go into the chef business, you know what I'm saying? Cook for yourself if you ain't already doing it. Cook for others. Have people come taste test. Get their opinion. And like I said, once again, YouTube, find recipes. Even before YouTube, back in the day, when it comes to, like I said, people do cooks and stuff like that, I remember watching the cooking channel.
Mm-hmm.
You hear them people in the kitchen doing their thing. So you can just just make that first step in that process and just be consistent and don't give up, especially if you think things not working out, because now everything will kick off.
Right.
And going back to you, when you started this business and you started, doing your thing, you said you did your family's homes and stuff like that, when did you really start seeing, okay, you know what, it started to catch some traction? Was it relatively soon after that, or like it took a little while, or like, when did this kick in?
The first year and a half, it was, as with anything else, startup period.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of slow, but then I noticed the more I invested in it, the harder I went. Because to piggyback off what you said, when you're putting money out for your brand or business, then you got to get that back.
Oh,
So
really?
the only way you're going to get that back is you got to put it to work. And so I kind of started marketing myself via social media, you know, just different platforms. And then calls started coming in. And, you know, I had a little situation where I lost my job. I was working at Cameron. And then after that, I kind of marketed myself a little harder.
Pin that too. We're going to revisit that too. Good old Cameron.
Right. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And so I got with a relative, and he had a partner that does videos, and he's a YouTube guy. And so he shot a commercial for me. And so got the commercial, he edited it and got it back to me. Shot it up on my social media accounts. Got the shares that I didn't think I would even get. Got the shares and the views, and calls started coming in, and it just went from there. So that business came in. I grew there. Then got with the Photo Mac here this year, you know.
Shout out to the Photo Mac.
Let's
Hit your boy up. Photo Mac.
Please.
Instagram.
Alluring Creations Photography.
Yeah.
He gonna shoot you like you're in a drive-by. You hear me? Yeah, he gonna shoot your ass off.
Woo!
For real.
Hey, you hear them? I ain't saying nothing.
For sure.
That's client talk.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, now you take care of you guys. Hit them up. The Photo Mac.
Pressure's up, pressure watching, and check that photo shoot out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's all Alluring Creations.
That's great. That was,
Once you got the photos popping off, more calls start coming through.
that was great advertisement.
And that's what the life of your business hinges on: the quality of service that you provide, your advertising, and the lives that you touch.
Oh, of course, because that word of mouth is key.
So if you provide crappy service, you're gonna get crappy reviews.
Yeah.
If you're not advertising, nobody knows what you're doing.
Facts.
So how they gonna shop with you?
Facts.
Correct.
So you gotta put yourself out there, and then you gotta make sure that you can stand up to the advertising that you do.
Correct. Because you want to sell a particular level of quality and expectations, and then when the reality hit, you don't meet up those standards. That's not
And then with that being said, with advertising too, of course you're gonna go hard for yourself, but don't get discouraged when you share stuff and other people not sharing it back. That's like a big ass mood killer. I still deal with this shit sometimes because I've been shooting for like 5 years now. True enough, I get shares on my work and likes and stuff like that, but at the same time, like I said, I've been in the game for 5 years. I feel like I should be a little bit further than where I am now, but I'm just gonna keep promoting my shit because I know my quality of work. So don't give up on that. Just keep pushing your stuff. So he's gonna catch traction one day for real.
And just to continue the conversation, since you've been going for like say 3 years or so, what has been the biggest challenges? Or not, no challenge at all, or whatever. Like, what's your biggest thing that's... My
biggest challenge, to piggyback off what Bobby just said, in a sense, I'm my own worst critic, and so I'll kind of beat myself up because of where I see the business and the potential business. Then I look at, well, I should be getting that business. But we have to stop that. Because if you allow yourself to fall into that position, you're taking focus away from where you are. You got to keep your eyes on the prize.
That's real.
You got to keep your eyes on the prize and focus on what you are doing, what you are getting. Because if you're not paying attention to what you got and what you're doing, you look up and you lost that. So use any and everything that you have as a foundation. Make sure that foundation is strong. And once that foundation is in order, you're going to grow. It's automatic.
Yeah.
In life, as long as you're eating and taking care of yourself, you're going to be healthy. Same thing with business. If you're taking care of your business and putting what you need to put into it, and doing everything the right way, putting out quality service, you're going to grow. But you got to stop trying to put a time frame on it.
Ooh, preach, brother.
You
Preach,
gotta start putting a
brother.
time frame on it because you're gonna kill yourself every time.
Man.
That's real because
Yeah.
we all are work in progress.
Exactly.
And yeah, the stars, we all say the sky's the limit, but I say the stars, they're the limit because you have no idea the endless potential you have in yourself and what can be the return
Right,
in your
right.
investments. So yeah, I agree that you just can't focus on, okay, I'm not here yet, but no, just keep going. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Just keep doing your thing. Now, just kind of on a lighter note, I know you say you've been going for 3 years. Has there been a job where it's like, oh my God, this is gonna be an enduring process? If you have like a nasty property or something like, oh God, I'm glad they called me, but Jesus Christ, why didn't that go this bad?
It's funny that
Mildew. Some more. I said, double charge that.
Oh yeah, black mold, like what the hell?
It's funny that you say that because last season I had quite a few jobs that I took on and I go out and do my estimates.
Yep.
And I got to one particular job and the patio, it was a concrete patio.
Mm-hmm.
And normally I use my surface cleaner and all that comes up and it's pretty much touch and go. Bro, this shit was like grass. It was like turf.
Yes, sir.
Looking at it, it didn't look like it was that bad.
Yeah.
But when I actually got started, the shit was like turf, bro. Yeah.
And this shit
The
go there.
grass that grew up through the concrete.
It was like the mold had set up for so long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, cause sometimes
It was like turf.
if you have like certain leaks, something going on in your property, you just like have an infestation or outbreak or whatever the case may be on this particular surface, and you just let it go with no attention, no trying to get it up. My man come through.
It sheets off.
Yeah, like it's disgusting. It's bad.
Instead of breaking down and
Yeah.
washing away like you think it would do,
You gotta peel this shit back.
it sheets off. It sheets off.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking. Has he seen like? Cause sometimes you go out and these sticks, or you go just split people's property. They don't take care of
So
shit.
what was the end result for that?
He took care of it.
And
Just go watch my videos.
the
proof is in the pudding. I gets it done. I gets it done.
Yeah.
If I schedule you for a job and shows up to your job, trust and believe the work's getting done.
He come to spray, not to play.
Off top.
That's what we're talking about. And so another question. All right. So just tell people from like, let's say I call you.
Right.
To the point where you arrive to give the estimate, what's the turnaround? Are you come like in 24 hours, I'll be right back? How does that work? Like, how do you guess that up? Tell people too how that works.
Depending on the time,
Yes, sir.
as far as what time I come out to get the estimate,
Okay.
if you're ready then,
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to you like, hey, look, well, I'm free all day Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I can come out and do an estimate. If need be, I can bring my equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to get it done, I can go ahead and get it done.
That same day.
In most cases, they'll say, well, just come on out and just give me an estimate.
Mm-hmm.
But from the time I look at your property, quote you a price on your property, I ask you at that very moment, what's a good day for you?
Okay.
You tell me that day,
Mm-hmm.
I schedule you. If it's the next day, whatever that day is that works for you, I'm coming.
Already.
Very punctual.
Oh, and that's great. Not just black people, but people in general. Especially if you're trying to get some business, you're trying to be taken seriously, you have to be on time. Like, that's one of the biggest positives and the biggest pros in
Right.
regards to you provide that great quality service.
Right.
Showing up on time. You have to,
Punctuality.
yes, sir. Now, to keep going in with the time, I guess how long does a typical job take for you, roughly?
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere from
Yeah.
an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on the size of the property.
Oh, that ain't that bad though.
So the one that you were talking about, you had to sheet off.
Peel.
How long?
Oh, bro, that was
That's all they
that
did.
was.
He took a lunch. I'll be right back.
No. Because this home, it was a big home in itself.
Mm.
It was a 2-story home, rather large home.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that was a 2-day process.
Ooh,
Yeah,
what?
that was too
Of
different.
course, I mean,
I worked 8 hours the first day.
God, that had to be some terrible shit.
It was pretty bad. And then they had vines growing up on it. I had to get all the vines off.
Hey, that's rough, cause I remember my house had like them vines grow. They stick to the brick or whatever. Man, that shit tough to come out.
But I'll have to pull it up and show it to you. I can show you the video before and after. I'll be like,
Mm.
But for those of you out there, if you do care to look at that video, you can always go to Pressures Up Pressure Washing business page and you can go through those videos. It's there for you.
Already. And everything you just said about promotion, it'll be in the description box below. Hit this man up, call him. Shoot that number to him again.
501-773-1210. Pressures Up Pressure Washing. We come to spray, not play.
And that's a beautiful thing, man. So you said about 2 hours, that's the average typically for that's not bad. So you may get 2 or 3 jobs if business going right.
Because I work my regular job.
Yes, sir.
And once the time goes back, I will be available for those appointments through the week too.
Already.
Yeah.
Already.
But for the most part, I set my jobs up on Saturdays or Sundays.
Gotcha.
Do you have like a team with you, or is it just like a one-man band? You handling everything by yourself? How you do that?
And that's a great question because I did have an opportunity. Pressures Up gave my nephew an opportunity to work with me, and he still works with me. So as of right now, it's just me and my nephew. But I may be very well looking for some additional help soon, depending on how this season goes.
Okay.
And you said the season, so like, of course, the season do affect business.
Right.
And so with that said too, I'm sure temperature affects business too, because kind of talk to that, like, what variations in the temperatures and days, like windy days, like does that kind of really affect the business overall, or like how does that work?
In most cases, the only thing that stops me from working is rain, snow, sleet.
Gotcha.
Now, in the winter months, we'll still come get you. However, we do have an inclement weather policy, so we got it's gonna be some extras on there for that, to get out there. And then,
because you are in elements doing your thing.
Yeah.
And you're dealing with water, so that stuff sprays back, all this stuff. I'm not there in 40-degree
we
weather.
get you done now.
Yeah. But that cold water in that body, because if wind do blow, you like, all right, whatever. I take care of my business, but
I'm gonna get you done now.
there's nothing wrong with that. All
But
right.
I try not to let too much stop me.
No.
Because if you reach out to me, then you want the work done. So I make it my business to get it done for you.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So now that you have this particular foundation for Pressure Up, and of course things will still go the way it's going. Is there any plans for like maybe expansion, not just necessarily in personnel, but are we gonna branch off to different areas of exterior care, or it's just gonna be strictly pressure washing? Like, have you thought about that? If that came up in your brain?
I do have some friends that's into mobile detailing and stuff like that. And I would like to see some type of collaboration between us to come together, because personally, the mobile detailing is not my strong suit.
Okay.
So I kind of stay away from that. And I've prided my business, my brand on home care.
Yes, sir.
But in the future, I would like to bring something else in, include something else in that. I'm not sure of what at the moment, but
Yes,
I would
sir.
like to include something else in there.
And I know you say do homes, things of that nature. Have you been approached, or would you be open to being approached? Let's say, for example, complexes, apartments,
Commercial.
commercial properties.
Right.
Getting that contract going. Like, hey, you know what? Hey, man, we want a 2-year deal with you, or a year deals to come out every blah blah blah, and just take care of our whatever. Has that came up? Has that been?
I've actually did some estimates on apartment complexes and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I've had the opportunity to check into that, what's going to be needed to get that done. Even reached out to a couple of my guys on the projects. However, the estimate that I submitted, they didn't. I guess they got a better estimate. So, but yeah, I'm open to commercial. I'm open to all.
And like I said, keep that going too, because like I said, congratulations ahead of time when that does land in your lap and you get that particular signature done, you get the exclusive contract, because with that keeps the, of course, revenue coming.
Exactly.
And you have just, like I said, that guarantee that, you know what,
So,
it's in there. So like, good luck, and like I said, congratulations ahead of time.
Definitely
That happens
appreciate
for
it.
you. You got anything for the man in regards to, like, any follow-up questions in regards to Pressure Up?
Keep grinding, brother.
For sure.
That's all I got for you. Keep grinding.
For sure.
And I'm happy for you, bro. Just from one king to another king. Man, like I said, it's really a beautiful thing
Right.
to see black men handling their business.
Right.
Especially in the climate in which we live in, the challenges that we, of course, we get approached by just being black in America. It's always just a great thing just to see a brother taking care of his damn business and then staying focused in doing so.
Yeah.
Not faltering.
It's a job in itself.
Yes, sir. And like I said, I really just pray, and my blessing to you just grows even more, so you can just really focus all your efforts all day on Pressure Up. Because you can have that staff of 20 people. They have 2 trucks going this way, 2 trucks going this way, and you may just be running the show from your office now because, you know, hey, my guys that take you getting the call, you may be the dispatch guy, make sure, hey, y'all doing good out there?
Right.
Hey, make sure you go over there. So I hope that gets to that point where you can kind of just sit back and
They grow.
be the boss.
I hope you get to that point too, so I can come to your office and talk a little shit and sip a little cognac with you. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, that's coming. Hey, y'all read it.
Hey, I'm for that. I'm for that. But you know,
I'm stop by too.
Sip by yourself. I'm gonna drink me a little Sprite.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna drink me a little Sprite. That game beat me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
I got you. But nah, much blessings, King. And keep doing your thing.
Definitely. And I appreciate that.
Well, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to break real quick. Have a little commercial. Enjoy this stuff. And we'll see you on the back end.
Go subscribe too while you on this commercial
Yeah,
break.
51 Witty.
Right now.
Like right now. What the fuck you waiting on?
Right motherfucking now.
Listen, motherfuckers. Stop what you're doing right motherfucking now. Subscribe to 501 Witty. That's 501 Witty. That's a W, like titty, but with a fucking W. And make sure you like, comment, and share this motherfucking video. Enjoy the motherfucking podcast. I gotta fucking go. I'm on the motherfucking run. Hey, welcome back. Like the video said, whatever this man puts in that particular commercial, like, subscribe, and share. That's another thing we need to keep going. Sharing the content. You see something on
Sharing is
YouTube,
caring.
yeah, sharing is definitely caring.
I say that all the time.
And like I say, you see me, you see this guy, you see my homeboy over here, Jeremy, share what we got going. And of course, if you have anything positive in Central Arkansas, here in Little Rock, hit us up in the inbox. We'll love to have you on the podcast. We'd love to have you in 501. You let you promote what you got going. That could be from modeling, acting, writing. If you're an author, if you have your own business for pressure washing, makeup, you do tasty treats, you do dinners, whatever, a food truck, come on the podcast, talk about what you have going, and we'd love to help you promote your stuff here, especially if you're in Central Arkansas. If you're passing through, you want to be here for like a day or two, you in Texas, whatever, come on the podcast, let's have a conversation. So we back with my guy Jeremy here, Pressure Up. You already know Bobby, Photo Mac. So, you said, you don't play. And I guess that's, you live in that because this man said you don't have a console.
Don't play.
I still have a console. I got a PS4.
I'm guilty. I got one too.
And, whoa, why you say you guilty? Is that a
What
bad
you
thing?
mean?
Is it a bad thing to have
It's not
a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but shit. I mean, I'm just saying, I got a console too. But my console, honestly, I don't even play video games like that no more. I just
Is it other time? Or you not losing interest in general?
I'm finna elaborate on the whole thing.
Go ahead.
First off, I'm not gonna put an age on gaming because, hey, if that makes you happy, then do you. Secondly, I use my console for YouTube mostly, Netflix, Hulu, stuff like that. So I stream a lot of movies, I watch a lot of videos. Third, I enjoy playing video games, but
You suck.
you won't hook me up in Madden though. But anyway, this nigga garbage in Madden. But anyway, I enjoy playing them when I have time, but I feel like if I'm focusing my time on video games, then I could be doing something else productive. That's just my take on it.
Right.
And I know some people, oh man, you gotta find some time to unwind. I do. And believe it or not, my time to unwind is literally watching YouTube tutorials on how to better myself as a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
That's my unwind time. But I feel like if you playing video games for hours and hours. I used to do the shit, but back then I really didn't have shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a family man now. I got 2 kids. I got a wife. I run a business outside of work, so I really don't have time to play video games like that. But I'm not knocking those who do still game, you know, Call of Duty, Madden, 2K. Do your thing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking y'all at all, but me personally, I just don't have time for that. I focus my time in more important places.
And I do the same as well. I always stay focused on what I got going. I really get a chance to play like I would like, but I still play on a regular basis. I guess it's like once a week I may get a little hour or 2 in, just because it's like a reward to myself. When it comes to work-life balance, you know, you gotta have the moments where you kind of just like, you know what, I've been going hard at work, I've been going hard in my blessing, my art.
Right.
But sometimes you gotta give your brain a little, just a walk away. Like put like myself, stop, get away from the keyboard, stop typing.
Right.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself. You reward yourself. The kids good, the bills taken care of. You know, you went to work. Just go ahead and have fun, game, whatever. So I may play a little Madden here. I play a lot of more like, you know, third person elements as far as RPGs. You know, from the Red Dead Redemption to the Grand Theft Autos, The Last of Us, and shit like that. So I like the games of that nature, you know, Final Fantasy, shit like that, Batman, whatever Arkham games out there. Of course, my fighting game, only game I play as far as fighting is Mortal Kombat. And yeah, I may not fuck with you in that Madden, but you best believe I'll fuck your ass up in that Mortal Kombat.
I know, because like he just said, that's his favorite fighting game. So if something is your favorite and I don't play it,
I know.
then of course, by default, I'm going to lose.
That's true. I mean, whatever you invest in your time in, you tend to become great at it. You know
and that goes back to what we were saying earlier about just whatever you got going business-wise,
I've played games, but I just never really got into them.
Yeah.
I just never really got into them. It just never was my thing.
Now tell people that you told us offline, what's the last console you actually had? And guys, listen to what this man about to say. Go ahead.
The last console that I actually personally owned was the Nintendo.
Woo!
Not the Super.
Nintendo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That part.
Square remote.
Yes,
sir.
The original Mario Brothers. Nintendo.
The Nintendo. Right here.
Yeah.
Jam the Princess. Get all the extra men.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
A little duck hunt.
Yeah.
The dog laughing at shit.
Hey, that was hard though.
Oh no, that's
was done.
Hey,
that was hard.
Hey, motherfucker, your cheek get close to the screen and make sure to the screen and make sure you get that shot.
That was me.
Oh, you saw the ducks on the screen.
So, with that being said, I ain't played in a long time.
Man, that's that's like 30 years. Oh, gee.
So
Golly.
it's business as usual with me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even back then, I just didn't see, it was entertainment purposes only anyways, but I just never saw a future in it.
How many different consoles has Nintendo dropped since?
I know this was
the original Nintendo.
Well, Super Nintendo come after that.
You got the Super Nintendo.
And they took a break because they lost a lot of money.
Yeah, the GameCube.
That was Nintendo game?
The GameCube, that Nintendo?
That was Nintendo.
Okay, you're right, I believe. Yeah, you are right. And after that was
64 or something.
That came.
There you go. That was before the GameCube.
Yeah.
Yep.
64. Then the GameCube.
Then
Then of course take a break because GameCube didn't sell out a damn thing, and they revamped themselves and came out with the Wii.
The Wii.
And after that,
and now they got like what?
Nintendo Switch. They got Switch now. Because the same thing, the Wii kind of went to their old cycle, and now they just revamped themselves again.
But the Wii was like a big hit though because
but it didn't last long. I mean, they got some benefits off of it, but like once again,
create your little character on there.
Once again, it's great for the children and the family aspect of it, I guess.
Right.
However, a lot of people on the mature content,
The graphics.
That's when PlayStation was. Of course, Sony gonna bang out the frame. That's just they're the leader. And of course, right behind this, Microsoft with the Xbox.
But see, then you also had your workout heads too. You know, they came out with the little
Wii
what
Fit.
was it? Yeah,
but once again, that was great. However, when it comes to numbers,
I ain't talking numbers, nigga.
Well,
I'm just saying like the stuff in general.
Well, because you asked why they kind of like went to Switch, because you said they were banging out the frame with the Wii. I said, well, yeah, but they kind of fell out because once again, the competitors were just killing them.
Right.
So how can we like switch the game up again to make us more appealing to the consumer base. They say, you know what, let's come with the Nintendo Switch. You can go anywhere with this thing. Similar to the PlayStation Vita. The PlayStation Vita tried to do that shit. You remember the PlayStation Vita?
Slightly.
It was like the handheld console, but you can, I know we all over your head right now, OG. But,
It was like a PSP?
yeah.
Okay.
But
okay.
that's so you can start at home and take it on the fucking subway or the car. For some reason, Sony didn't really like bang out the frames with that. And of course, now with the Switch, they may, I don't know what they're doing differently, but right now they may be helping them out. But even to this day, brother, I can't think I've seen a Nintendo Switch in person. As far as a kid playing with the Nintendo Switch
I think
on the
my
go.
nephew got one.
And I'm still seeing it at people's houses. You know, everybody got the Sony PlayStations, everybody got the Xboxes, but I don't hear nobody out here begging for no Nintendo Switch.
Bro, honestly, I feel like Sony is like the leader in game consoles right now. Not knocking Microsoft. I really didn't care for Xbox, but I feel like Sony is like the. Once they dropped the first PlayStation, that was like a legend in itself. You had Crash Bandicoot, you had what else?
Yeah, he don't know what the hell we talking about.
You had Tekken.
Yep.
You had other little shooting and fighting.
Yeah, there's one game called with Pet Rapper the Rapper and shit like that.
Rapper the Rapper. They actually taught you how to work the joystick and shit. So I know because I own that shit. I had it. But it's like every wave after that.
Hurt my man head over here.
It's like
I said too many buttons for you, OG.
it was like, look, every wave after that, it was like, okay, this is a classic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
PS2,
Yes, sir.
PS3.
Yeah, even back then you had the whole what's that Def Jam fight game they had with Ludacris and all them.
It was called Def Jam.
The fight game they had.
They had all the rappers on there.
Yes, sir. And then you had just even the fight nights with the whole boxing shit like
Right.
that. Motherfuckers getting
I vaguely
down.
remember that.
And of course Madden was really just taking off
Ooh,
then.
Madden been hard since Sega 95.
Yeah,
nigga,
man.
what?
So Madden just keep going. Then of course PS2 came out and then Grand Theft Auto was kicking ass.
What?
GTA was kicking ass and the PS2 and PS3 came around.
GTA was garbage when it first dropped though.
Well, they tried. It
The
was
bird's eye view.
Yeah, but they got.
When GTA 3 dropped,
Oh, of course, Liberty City and shit like that was going
that
down.
shit blew up.
Oh yeah, with Nico.
Yeah, that shit blew up.
Yeah. Once again, I know this all over. OG over here like
Mortal Kombat,
Well,
Street Fighter.
Yeah, what's this class?
That's a hard one right there.
And the only reason I play those games, cause you can press anything.
And hey, that's how I be playing Mortal Kombat again. I be over there doing this shit, trying to whoop some ass.
But now, ask me to do it again, you done fucked up.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know what I got.
Oh my goodness.
Them
Special moves, shit like that,
cheat
yeah.
codes, and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't know nothing about none of that.
But you gotta do that now, OG. You just play the game, bro. Everybody got everything on the same playing field. You just gotta know what you're doing with the characters that you pick. But you be straight.
Man, I'm gonna push all them buttons simultaneously and see what it do.
That's
Whatever
what
you do.
funny. But now the game shit, but I ain't got a PS5 yet. I'm probably another year out from getting one of those just because the prices will drop eventually. They had abundance come like they always do.
They
The
gotta
abundance
run the
come.
bugs out, man.
Well, no, fact. That's why I never get the first wave of anything. Not just games, cell phones, whatever. I never get the first wave of nothing.
Is that really like doing numbers right now? Cause
PS5, yeah, because you can't never find them. As soon as
Stupid.
But
numbers.
shit, they only dropped so many.
But I'm saying even when they get the stores, they only make the store shells because the back
Pre-orders,
pre-orders is so massive that as soon as they hit the fucking store, people gonna pick them up. It's already there. They paid for it, or they get straight to their house.
Damn.
That's
People
why.
are getting they using these bots
Yeah, that too.
to order up all of them
Yeah, because
and resell them.
it's that part of the third party market, shit like that, and they make profit on that shit because they know it's such a high commodity. Motherfuckers drop 1,000 for still. It's crazy. It's cost 600, as far as the console, the second controller, and another game. But some people want that shit so bad they'll drop 1,000.
God, dog, 600, bro. That's a lens for me.
That part.
You feel me?
Woo!
That's a whole nother.
I mean, yeah, I was just saying, you know, you need a whole nother pressure. Like, hey man, you got a second truck. Get your ass out there.
Yeah, for real.
And so that's what it is. That's why you never see them in stores. You go to store now, you can't even find a PS5 in no shelf because, like I said, people done got them bought up.
Yeah.
The back order and the backlog is so large that
Everything is a hustle.
all that part.
If y'all got a PS5 out there, let us know what y'all think about it in the comments below.
And hopefully I'm hearing great things about it, you know what I'm saying? Like people enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? I look forward to, owning one, but I'm probably a year out, you know what I'm saying? May not even be, it's 2021 now, I may not get one until 2022, and that'd be Christmas that year.
I didn't get the PS4 till shit, probably about 2 or 3 late years after it dropped. I was still on the 3, and I'm gonna tell you what made me upgrade to the 4.
Go ahead.
I was heavy on GTA, was it 5?
Yeah, at that point, yes, 5 was up.
And then, like, when they dropped the 4 console, it was some shit that you could do on there that you couldn't do on the 3. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So it's almost like, okay, we finna make y'all ass buy this 4.
And that part,
Same shit they do with themselves.
all that. So,
Boy.
yep, cell phone quality go down. And so I got my PS4, when I got it, but then years later after it dropped, it was a bundle. And at the time, I was a big Uncharted fan too. Uncharted with Naughty Dog. The same people who do Last of Us and shit like that.
And Crash Bandicoot.
That's what broke them in. And so, and you got all 3, the first 3 Uncharted that you can put the little code in and download straight to your console. And I got the actual physical copy of Uncharted, I think it was 4, and then boom. So I basically had 4 games. It was a bundle. Christmas time, I said, yeah, this is really worth the money. At the time, it was probably like $249. It wasn't expensive like it used when it first came out, shit like that. So that's why I went for it. Because now the prices went down, bundles there, get it.
So from the consoles that you had, and that I had, what was like your top, I'm going to say top 3 games that you just enjoyed? Like, why you were playing?
Go to OG, because back then it was only 5 games anyway.
On the cool, I mean, I played console. That was just the only one that I own.
I'm fucking with you.
Okay, so what's like your top 3 overall?
Consoles or just games?
Games.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the Tekkens,
Oh, yeah.
the Contras,
Okay.
Street Fighters,
Yeah.
the Mortal Kombat.
So he's an action guy. He like fighting.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
You already know Mortal Kombat is my number 1. Like, I'm still playing MK11 right now. And like, for the movie that's coming out in April, the live action stuff, they're gonna probably release more content in conjunction with that for our promotion. So I'm always looking forward to playing with more characters because they just dropped Rambo, Melina, and the third person they had on there was Rambo, Rainey. There you go, Rainey. And so we got more characters covered. So Mortal Kombat's number 1. I'm a real big fan of just Rockstar. Yeah, that's the GTA franchise. From GTA to Red Dead. They do a great job. Like, it's like you have a good rapper or someone who can spit. You don't have to worry about the quality of the music. You're going to buy it because it's who they are.
No way, right.
The same thing goes for Rockstar. Anytime they do something, I'm not even worried about the quality. They're going to do a great job, so I just buy it. I'm confident in their product. I've never been let down. And in the last one with Franklin, Michael, and Trevor, that shit still bang.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the last Red Dead 2, I'm done right. But spoilers out there, now you're just playing with Michael. Because your boy Arthur, he don't last, he's the main focus of the story, but he's a good character. But anyway, that's out there. So Rockstar is one of my favorite GTA. And then another one I would say Rocksteady. They do the Arkham games as far as Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big Batman nut. Like, I talk about Bruce Wayne forever.
Okay.
And so when it comes to them games, I love anything dealing with Arkham. Go ahead.
Me, I'm gonna go old school to new generation.
Alright.
Damn, you said Tekken. That's I forgot about that one, man. That was kind of hard, but
I like Paul Fear in that motherfucker.
But-
And like your boy King.
Lee, I'll tell some ass up with Lee.
Oh, okay.
Lee, how you say
Yeah,
that?
you
But
got it.
anyway, I'm gonna throw a wrench in the game for y'all, man. Twisted Metal,
Oh, what's the guy? Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth,
Yeah.
the ice cream truck. Hey,
I don't know nothing about that one.
Oh, you just run around, basically just crash dummies.
it's like a car demolition, but they got
Yeah.
guns and shit on the car. And
There's
you
a story
going
to
around,
it, too.
yeah.
Okay.
You going around blowing motherfuckers
Sweet
up
Tooth
in cars and
is the
stuff.
main guy everybody knows.
So basically, it's almost like the Grand Theft Auto before it came out.
In a sense,
In a sense, kind
it's just
of.
vehicles that you just like I said, just dirty. You just,
I don't think they never showed like the people inside the car, did it? Because the car was like the character itself.
Yeah, so they had the cutscenes to kind of give you a backstory or whatever character
Right.
you choose in the little
Right.
story they had on the game. But
Right.
the main thing is you in a vehicle, he in a vehicle, or whatever car you fucking pick, you just going around and just trying to destroy the vehicles.
Right. You blowing up, shooting
What up?
all type of weapons.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number one old
Shit
school.
like that. That's why I don't play video games. What the fuck is the purpose?
But you be good at OG. You got too much.
Man.
You got to do too much. You got a couple bucks you got to really worry about.
Entertainment.
Aim and shoot and drive. That's all you got to worry about against. You be straight with it. Go ahead.
Twisted Metal. Definitely was a Madden fanatic.
Yep.
I would say from 95 all the way to 2008 was my favorite edition of Madden. All time favorite.
Got a question about Madden real quick though?
What's up?
Do you think, cause you know everything come out every year.
Mm-hmm.
And now I stopped buying them every year because I started figuring like, you know what, there's really no massive improvement from year to year. So with that said, like, do you think, and that may be why too, I know you say you've been busy, you got stuff coming up, but did you stop playing too because of that too? Like maybe, like damn, there really no big jumps.
That's part of the reason because the last Madden I bought was 2019.
Who was on the cover?
No, it was 2020 and Brady was on the cover.
Okay.
I think. No, it was
Lamar
Antonio
Jackson.
Brown or somebody.
Okay, which one was Lamar Jackson on? He was on the last one, right?
Yeah, he was on the
2020.
release. Yeah, the latest one.
Yeah, 2021, whatever it was.
Yeah, I think it was 2021.
Okay,
No,
because that's already out, right?
yeah, 2021 already got, I think.
That's Lamar Jackson.
Because in August they
Okay.
dropped in 2022, right?
Yes, I think so. Is Pat Mahomes on the cover yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But yeah, Madden, I stopped fucking with that back in like 18, 19. Cause like you just said, I noticed like when I did get it and boot it up, it really was no huge difference. Like they had the little storyline with your boy and go to football camp and shit like that. But that shit was garbage.
And you, of course, you have the GM aspect where you can spend the money and
Right.
be in charge of the business.
Right.
But that's, to me, that's not really fun.
Right. And then third, oh shit, my third, I'm gonna have to pick four of them.
All right.
My third, definitely GTA 3, skip 4.
Oh, you don't like four?
I hate 4. GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas.
That's the best one. San Andreas is the best one to get the gang aspect.
Yeah, San Andreas.
CJ and them.
And what's Vice City? Did I say Vice City?
Yes, sir.
What was the other one? What was after San Andreas?
Well, that was that's when we.
It's
No,
5.
San Andreas
Right?
was just-
GTA 5.
Yeah.
No, 4 was after San Andreas, then 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ain't fuck with 4. And then my number 4, Call of Duty.
And
Black
series,
Ops.
Black Ops, the whole series of Black Ops.
Woo!
First Black Ops.
And Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Black Ops Ghost, that kind of threw me for a loop when these motherfuckers start jumping up in the air. It took the reality out
Oh,
of
when they
it.
on jetpack and shit like that.
Yeah, after they start doing that shit, I was like, you know what?
Zip
I'm done
line,
with
shit
it.
like
Yeah.
that. Got all this shit.
Cause like you be squaring up the aim at a nigga, next thing you know, you be like, what the fuck?
And now you in space and shit.
Right, so I was
too
just
elaborate,
like,
too elaborate.
Yeah, I said, nah, it's over for that. So
And I guess they may have figured it out because they eventually went grounded. They went kind of they brought it
yeah,
back.
they had
reality.
to, cause Ghost, bro, that shit was garbage to me. Like,
They was losing customers, bro.
I bought this shit, I tried it for 2 days and went and traded this shit in for something else. I forgot what I got, but that shit was garbage.
Now the PS5 that just came in, they got the Cold War that's out there now. That's one of the launch games. Call of Duty is back out there. So I'm assuming it's doing well. I've seen people talk good about it. I ain't played Call of Duty like that in a long time. I mean, I still going like on. If for those who online on the Warzone, I know you don't play.
I hadn't heard much about the actual games themselves.
Yes, sir.
But I think the console is just selling because of the console.
What it is,
PS5,
right?
Yeah, that part. And people want to have it, inclusion and all that things.
Just to say I got it.
All that.
I got a PS5.
So, but I still play the Call of Duty Warzone. That's the free online thing. As long as you sign into your PS Plus network, the PlayStation Plus network, you can get free downloads. And one of the free downloads is the Warzone. And you play with just random people from all over the world. You may have 150 people on one map, and you just survive with it to the last man standing or
And
last
see,
dude standing.
That's another reason why I had to kind of bag off of Call of Duty, the online, what was it, Team Deathmatch?
Yeah.
That was it Black Ops or Black Ops 2?
Multiplayer in general, man, get your ass knocked the fuck off.
I think it was Black Ops 2. Mine was online, and I got cool with this little dude. I didn't even know where he was from, but like every time I'm online, he jump online like, hey, what was my name? Killer B501. And he'd just be chopping it up. I could tell he was young.
Yeah.
But he was like showing me all type of little secrets and shit I didn't know. I'm like, all right, so I fuck with dude. So We was in a match one day,
Yeah.
and you know you can mute players and you can hear what they talking about.
Oh yeah.
Well, these redneck motherfuckers had to be from Kentucky or Virginia or something, cause they throwing the word nigga out too loosely, and you could tell they not black, bro,
Oh, yeah.
just by how they sound and what they talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I just had to. I slick got in my feelings, bro, but it's like you can't do shit about it because I don't know who the fuck this person is. I don't know where you at.
Yeah.
So once it started affecting me like that, I was just like, nope. I got to back away from this shit.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
That negativity part, I was just like, nope.
I'm assuming
You have to pay attention to what you open yourself up for. I mean, it's one of them things you can't control it.
And like I said, you don't even fuck with online because you don't even fuck with consoles to that degree anyway.
The online gangsters is real, man. They real out there, for real.
Yeah, they think they tough.
Woo! You pull up on them in person, they little though.
If you want to give an example of that, we have an episode called Keyboard Warrior. Check that out. Go back, scroll back a couple videos, and you'll see
it
it.
out.
Shout out to the boy Chill Out Gary.
Chill Out Gary, bro. You doing your thing with this comedy stuff, bro. Hey,
Stand up.
my biggest apologies, bro, that I have not made one of your shows yet, but I'm definitely still supporting and everything.
I'm there, and he with me when I come. So if I come, Bobby there too.
It's
life.
Yeah, it's life, bro. I know. You know I fuss with you, but I'm definitely gonna.
And for the guys, you know what I'm saying,
Make no
help the Looney Bin. I wish they go to the haberdashery, but I don't know if they still doing shows. But hey, you see Chill Out Gary got something going on in Little Rock. Hey, go show that love and support for another black king out there just trying to do it.
For sure.
And that's anything, you know, anybody, if you see anybody doing something positive, trying to out here grinding, support, share, push it. Like, it's crazy how you can have 1,100, 700, whatever, and you only get 5 or 6 shares. Like, wow, I know these, like, even in your immediate circle, I know at least 40 of you guys can fuck with me. I should at least have 40 shares.
Speaking of, me and Bobby was having a conversation before about that. Worst case scenario, put it on your story. They might not support, they might not hit that like button, they might not hit that share button, but they watching.
Always.
They don't see.
Always.
They don't see.
You watch. Trust me. You're right. No,
Put it in
facts.
their face. Put it in their face. Put it in their face so much to the point where they can't do nothing but shop with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck, I'm still just got
Yeah.
It's out here too much, man.
Yes,
Too many
sir.
people talking about it.
Yep.
I'm seeing it too much. You know, same thing to do with the music industry. Repetition. All the songs now, they saying the same thing throughout the whole damn song. Psychological, man. You put your business in their face. Just keep putting it, just stuff it down their fucking throat.
Oh, yeah.
That's all they know. That's all they see. They gotta do business with
Yes, sir.
you. Force feed.
Speaking of force feeding and sharing, me and my wife just gave birth to a new baby. Not physically, but we got a new YouTube channel called Family Vibes with a Z. No, not Family Vibes, I'm sorry, that's my cousin's channel. Family Rules with a Z. Go check that out. We will be dropping every Monday. Basically, it's just a vlog of our life. I know you got a lot of nosy people out there. You definitely want to see what we got going on. We got 2 amazing kids that's gonna be in the vlogs with us. We're just gonna be letting y'all know what we got going on through our daily life, man, and how we making it and surviving out here. So whenever you get time, whenever you finish watching this video, my man gonna put the link below. Family Rules. Go check us out.
And of course, go ahead, Jeremy. Shoot the people everything, your number, your company, anything you want to promote. Hit them up right now.
Again, that's Pressures Up, 501-773-1210. Facebook, Pressures Up Pressure Washing. Like, follow the business page. On Instagram, just hashtag Pressures Up Pressure Washing. All my videos come up, all my pictures, everything. Like, support, share it.
And like I said, everything they just said, I have right here below. Like I said, give this man a call. No project, I'm going to speak on behalf of this. No project's too big for you, correct?
No.
He can come to anything. He's like, he spray, he don't play. If you got something else, go ahead.
One thing about it, if I can't do it, I'm going to tell you I can't do it. I'm not gonna accept the job, then get on your job and botch it up. You know, I'm gonna let you know, but I don't wanna try that. But that don't happen often. I get it done.
Already. So like I said, if you got something that's been neglected, need to be clean, hey, it happens. Life happens. This man will make it brand new. Bring that property value up.
Definitely does that.
No, man, that shit, that'd be crazy like a new person. Like, you know, first get a fresh haircut.
Exactly.
They'll probably get a fresh little uplift. Like, wow. Your neighbor's like, oh, okay, that clean house under that piece of that nasty shit you had going on. But no, look him up. You already know who the fuck I am. Like I said, I work behind the scenes a lot. So what I got going, it'll come to the light. You'll start seeing it. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. It's coming. It is coming. I'm working. Trust me. I'm putting in the work behind the scenes. Trust me.
Yeah.
Keep following me. You'll see what I got coming up in the future. My man up here, go ahead, Bobby. Tell them what you got going to follow back. Tell them.
Photo Mac, follow me on Instagram. Be looking for my website too. I'm still in the works. I got a lot of shit going on right now. As far as entrepreneurship, I got a lot of shit going on. I'm trying to make happen. But be on the lookout for my website at alluringphotography.com. But for now, follow me on Facebook at Alluring Creation Photography and IG at the Photo Mac. That's THAPHOTOMAC. The Photo Mac. And if you got anything that you want me to shoot, like my man said, I'll shoot your ass off. Just let me know. Get in me.
And at the conclusion, man, follow the page, like, comment, and more importantly, just subscribe to the channel. Be on the lookout for more content, skits. We still working on that.